Welcome to the 1 Minute Apologist.
1 Minute Apologist.
Apologetics seeks to give credible answers to curious questions, to give a defense. What is the message of Revelation? The book of Revelation was written by John the Apostle, as well as the Gospel of John, 1 John, 2 John, and 3 John. And this is a vision that John the Apostle received while on the island of Patmos, modern day Turkey. And while he received this vision from the Lord Jesus, this is a revelation he got. You often hear this called as the book of Revelations. It's not the book of Revelations, it's the revelation of Jesus Christ. And the audience is to the 7 churches. And Jesus has a specific message to these 7 churches like Ephesus, Smyrna, Sardis, Thyatira, Philadelphia, so on and so forth. And these 7 churches would get these 7 messages, and we can learn much about the messages that Jesus had, his burden that he had, by looking at what he wanted to say to these churches. In fact, I would encourage you to maybe write, if you're a pastor or a part of a local church, what would Jesus want to say to my church? And just write down that message in a practical way and think about it and pray about it. Jesus had a message. He knew what was going on in these churches. However, in the next chapter, chapter 4, these churches are seen in chapters 2 and 3. In chapter 4 forward, there's lots of debate around how to interpret this. Now, I would encourage you to get this book right here. It's called Revelation, 4 Views, a Parallel Commentary, and it's edited by Steve Gregg. What's nice about this book is it allows you to see the historist, the preterist, the futurist, and the spiritualist interpretation of the book of Revelation. And before you come down on a hard and fast interpretation, like don't just go read the Left Behind series and just come down on a view of the book of Revelation. Rather, become familiar with the different views and the different ways that people interpret it. And then you can know the different approaches to interpreting the book of Revelation. So I would encourage you to go get a book like this and then study the different viewpoints in parallel fashion, and that will help you. The book of Revelation, John's final letter, the last letter of the New Testament. Check it out.